The functional capacity evaluation's main purpose is to identify an injured individual's ability to perform the tasks they need to do to go back to work. What the involved aspects of the evaluation are primarily determined by what it is that the referring source would like to get from the evaluation. For example, an employer may seek to determine whether their employee is capable of returning to work after an injury in the same capacity they were prior to an injury. In that case, we typically do a 4-hour functional capacity evaluation, which would test all aspects involved in their return to work. It may include lifting, carrying, pushing, pulling, walking, climbing, any variety of things. We will look at their response to it and their functional ability to return to that job. The functional capacity evaluation is primarily composed of 2 elements. There's an actual musculoskeletal assessment that is done of every client. So our trained therapists actually will look at body parts, will assess strength, range of motion, and pain in order to determine, once they move on to the functional testing, which is involving all the things that they need to do on their job, they will correlate what they see with the musculoskeletal exam and see if what disability is identified musculoskeletally translates into a functional impairment. One of the key components of the functional capacity evaluation that has really enthused the referral base in our area is the ability for our evaluators to assess an individual's consistency of effort. There are approximately 50+ tests incorporated in the FCE that can be used by physicians, carriers, and employers to determine whether or not an individual appears to be giving consistent effort during the testing. This can be a very big issue when we have individuals that are being seen that have been out of work for a considerable amount of time, and at times their motivation level is in question. The purpose for us starting the FCE program here at PPH was, like with a lot of our new programs, was based on a need that we heard from outside of PPH in the community as well as inside PPH. The outside people who were most voiceful over a need for a testing like this were physicians and insurers. However, inside, we do partner with our corporate health department to offer services for employees that work at PPH as well as their corporate customers in the community. And it turned out to be an excellent adjunct to what they offer in corporate health.